What's up, everybody? HTG Brian here with a live holiday party. What the crap is that, Brian? I'm not exactly sure, to be completely honest with you. I wasn't going to stream today. And then I thought, you know what? I've got this idea. Now, verify, let me know real quick that y'all can hear me and see me. I did a bunch of changes yesterday trying to set up PC stuff for the Streamlabs. And I hate it, you guys. I hate it because there are so many different things that need to happen with like sounds coming through the PC. We don't want those. So I've got to shift some. But then other times I do want them because how am I going to hear subs and stuff like that? So like I'm trying to find the middle point. But anyways, hopefully it's good. Sounds and visuals are good on mine. Okay, cool. So today, I wanted to just kind of hang with you guys a little bit. I do have a special short adventure we will take later, half hour or so. I expect this stream to be, roughly 2 hours, maybe a little bit less, maybe more if we're having fun and we figure out some stuff. But essentially, I just wanted to kind of talk and just, put some positivity out there and just remind everybody how appreciative we are here at HTG to have you guys as part of our community. And, we just wanted to share like I said, some positive holiday stuff. So now I think I'm going to make this a future staple. I think I'm going to make this a thing that happens, and we might even expand it beyond just Christmas. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas. Everybody's got, well, not everybody, but some people have different things that they celebrate. So holiday party was kind of the way or why I chose that. But I thought maybe it'd be fun to have like, a New Year's Eve party and, maybe like, I don't know, moving forward, Valentine's, whatever. But in the future, I'll have more cool stuff like snow falling from the skies, right? I got rain. Why can't I get snow? I just didn't have time because I legit, literally, like, I think, let's see, I'll look at some timestamps here. I told Kirsten and Ray's this morning at 7:34 a.m. So not looking like a stream today. I'm dealing with a headache. Most importantly, I don't have a game. And then I explained more details on that and said, I'm still working on it though. I'll let you know. And then at 8:16, so not quite an hour later, but at 8:16, the light went on and I was like, I might be late, but I have a plan. So I had 45 minutes or less to sort of put together my costume, which this actually took me the longest to find. Look at this. Fun, old-fashioned family Xmas, right? Oh, as I bump the mic. Anybody know what this is from? Anybody know what this is from? One of the greatest, ugliest sweaters of all time? Love it. You serious, Clark? So anyways, it took some time to find that. Of course, I had, we had these like necklaces that my wife and mother-in-law were trying to push to Reese for Spirit Week. They had like little lights and they flashed, and there was like 3 of them. So I could have had like a Flava Flav kind of chain going on here with all these lights, but they're gone. I couldn't find them anywhere. So then I was like, all right, well, wait a minute. Not only do I have a concept for talking and sharing stories and whatnot, but I also have a short game. So last year I did like this test run. I was worried there was going to be some copyrighted issues. And so I played through a level of an old game. It's actually 10 years or older. I think it's 10 years old. And I played it because it has like this really holiday, funny, crazy level. And when I played through it, I died a bunch and was terrible at it, and I will likely be terrible and bad at it today. But I uploaded the video, and it was roughly 45 minutes for me to get from the beginning to the end. And I just let it sit there for audio copyright checks and things. It's been up for a whole year, and it has not been flagged for copyright. So I'm hoping that what I show you today falls into that same bracket. Now, if it does, oh well, whatever, it happens. But so I'm going to check that out in a little bit, and I'm excited. I think you guys will like it too. I don't think you have any clue as to what it is. It is very holiday themed. And if at any time the bells get annoying, let me know because I can take these off. I got options. I can go this way too. I also have a Santa hat, but I didn't bring that up. Um, so couple just random stories, nothing super meaningful here. And keep in mind, this is all sort of spontaneous here. I didn't really plan and do all this, but well, hey, let's say hi to everybody before I get into that. Uh, yeah, and I'm gonna do my best. I mean, it's possible. I might even get a little emotional. No, it's weird, right? But it's true. All right. Early notification squad. We've got Chacho, Justin, and Paige. Thank you so much, guys, for being early. Much love to you all. Raised and Kirsten were also here early. What's up? Tegs is out there too. What up, Tegs? Teggy. What's up, Teggy? It's funny how misspellings can lead to funny realizations. Hey, Rob, what is up? Hey, Matt, what is good? Preston Bros Unite. Good to see y'all. Appreciate the compliment on the thumbnail. Yeah, I whipped this together in like 7 minutes, y'all. I'm not even kidding. Like, and if you noticed, if you really paid attention, when y'all first got here, the first like 10 people, 15, 20 minutes of the stream premiere, Thumby wasn't in the thumbnail. I had to go back and add him and sneak him in because nobody, and I know Ben's been working. He's not here as often, but Ben would have called me on it immediately. Like, where's Thumby? Like he's always very aware of things like that. But yeah. Oh, snap. Hannah with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Hannah. Happy holidays back at you. Oh yeah. So I had a little incident this morning too while I'm rushing, right? Trying to get all this done. Drex comes up here and he kind of plants himself next to me, but then he's like pacing back and forth. I could tell he's uncomfortable. And so I go over and I give him some love and he starts doing the doing the whole body thing, and he just ralphs up this huge pile. I immediately notice it's the Swiffer he ate. I don't know if you guys know what a Swiffer is, but it's like a dusting tool, a duster. There's like a plastic handle, and you slide these like really floofy, feathery bird kind of feather looking like things, and that's what I think he thought it was. And I, of course, got an earful for it because I didn't notice he was eating it, and he was eating it at the top of the stairs. I don't know where he even got it from, so that's a mystery, but he brought it up and was eating but I couldn't see him. He was around. He was like at the top of the stairs, but there's a wall and a TV blocking it. So anyways, he ralphed all that up, had a second go at it, and I think he's much better now. He's been running around outside and stuff, but I definitely had that happen this morning too. So like I was just like, oh no, I'm not going to make it. And I was a couple minutes late getting the stream page up, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. Hannah's out there. Good to see you. And again, appreciate that super chat. One of the things that I'm just now realizing on the big cam mode here is that I don't have my recent donations. So that's something that needs to be dealt with. I can also see that my borders are just a bit off. So I figured, oh no, it's not borders. It's just the inside border. So I figured there's going to be some flaws, if you will. So far, it's actually working way better than I thought it would. So, but yeah, so Drex is doing better. I am feeling better. The stream is happening, so we're good on that. Let's see here. Who else is out there? I'm still scrolling. I haven't made it to the bottom yet. Lots of chat. Lots of me and Tegs going back and forth. Josh is out there. What up, Josh? Didn't mean to interrupt the convo. Yeah, bro. This is an A and B conversation. You need to see your way out, Josh. No, I'm just kidding. Anytime, always welcome in the chat. Tony, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, there's some weird rules about demonetization on YouTube and stuff. And if you check that 18 and over box, it usually removes all advertisement possibilities. And they warn you when you click it, so it's pretty transparent. But Dragon Girl, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Yeah, and just verbally, I know there was a lot of texting going back and forth, and y'all were probably reading it, and Tegs and I were having a conversation about shorts and stuff. And I'm going to say the same thing to you guys as I said to Megabeard yesterday. Sometimes I have a hard time adapting to new stuff. Like that's real. I see the value of shorts. I'm not sure that value really applies to me, at least yet. Like I was saying earlier about subs and stuff, like, you know, I watch Reese, and this is this is not a shot at my son, I promise. I watch Reese all the time, like sit on the couch or in his chair, and he's just doing this, right? Scrolling, 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 right? And he's just scrolling, and he'll stop and watch a video, and I don't know how many times I've seen him legit recognize a person, and he won't even watch the video, and he'll like it. And he'll scroll. Sometimes he will. Sometimes he likes it and he watches it. Sometimes he likes it and just scrolls on. I'm like, why did you give Buddy a like if you didn't even watch it? You don't even know if you like it. And he's like, oh, I just know who it is. And I appreciate that, but like in that particular case, Buddy didn't even, he got a like out of it, but he didn't get any watch time out of it. Probably didn't even get a view out of it. I mean, I don't know what, I think this is happening on TikTok, and I don't know if TikTok autoplays, if you have to press, I've never been on TikTok's apps. I've seen TikTok videos and stuff like that posted on like Facebook or whatever, but like I've never really been to TikTok. I don't have a TikTok app on my phone or devices. So anyways, I see some value in the shorts, but the last thing that I really want is an even more, I don't want to use the word inflated, but that's a good explanation of what I'm saying here. Like an inflated sub count than we already have. Like right now, honestly, we've got like 500, I would say 500 to 800 people that are like daily on it. Video goes live, they're watching, they're commenting, they're there. It's a crazy low number for 181,000 subs, which again are people that have gone out of their way to click that button. So it's like, you know, right now I got 1,700 views on that short I put up yesterday. That's better than my views of streams, and sometimes even like some of the Lego Star Wars videos haven't gotten tons of views right away. Now you go back and look at some of the earlier stories or free plays, or even things that I wasn't sure would get views, like some of the space areas, or even the couple of quick upgrade videos, right? Like those are like the users or players, the viewers are probably going to be upgrading as they go versus upgrading with me. So, but those are getting thousands of views. Some of them have 2, 3, 4, 5,000 views. So, you know, the long con is what I'm after. You know, you know me, I'm very anti clickbait, very anti, you know, misleading. Like I've never been into that. I know that a lot of the shorts are sort of clickbaity, especially with the previews. Like on Facebook, you see the reels and you see like this 3-second or 2-second sort of repeating, you know, sequence. And it's usually like something really risky, like a, you know, like a dress getting blown up and like almost revealing, or right, or something that's like it's trying to clickbait you into watching that. And sometimes it has nothing to do with that. Sometimes there's not like, but I refuse to watch or click any of those things because it really upsets me. So I have a hard time trying to get on that bandwagon too. And so like, I feel like shorts, like pranks, like live, like I'm just having a hard time trying to put together how video, and of course I'd have to sit down and watch a bunch, right? I've seen like .exe videos and things like that, which is kind of how I got that concept for my short, adding some of the memes and things in there. But I mean, that took me like 4 hours. I'm not kidding. And probably I would say a good hour and a half was learning. So it took me 2.5 hours, we'll say. That video production, for adding all the text, which I realized I missed like a whole like 5-second burst of like, oh, I'm taking him. He's down. I knocked him. Like I forgot I didn't annotate any of that. So that was weird too. But I mean, 2.5 hours and I got 1,700. And even if it was monetizable, you know, like that's still probably not worth, you break it down, right? Think about it. Think about how much I just don't know. And knowing that the longevity isn't there, like I have no problem putting 2, 3, 4 hours into a guide video because I know that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years from now, people are likely going to need help and search that up, right? So that's where I'm at. That's my whole thing. It's not that I'm not like frig shorts. They're the worst. I mean, they are kind of downplaying society in a way because, like Megabeard was trying to convince me, there's a lot of people that have this desire for no commitment. They just want instant whatever gratification, entertainment, success, and completing, right? Like there's that weird human element of completing something. Like I was talking about lawn mowing sim the other day and stuff, like very much. So shorts will likely get some play here and there. I've tried to convince Megabeard to make a bunch for me. Tags, you might be on the up there too, as far as being capable and able. Um, really a lot of it's just time. I have a pretty good routine and I like it right now. And I'm not necessarily trying to add 4 hours. I mean, think about that. I mean, if I'm adding an hour or two a day to do a short and I'm releasing like one a week or something like that, it could benefit me. I'm not saying that it wouldn't, but I don't know that it's worth the payout that would, you know what I mean? Like, if I spend an extra 5 hours a week, 4 hours a week making other shorts and I get 20 subs out of it, is that worth it to me? I just don't know how. Right now I don't make a ton of money, so I can't pay somebody the value of what I feel like hours should be worth. But I mean, if I found somebody or some way to get some here and there, like Megabeard's convinced that I've got like it totally wrong and that I can do shorts in like seconds, minutes. But I've got to sit down with him and have him sort of walk me through that. So he's a good dude, and big shout out to Tony, by the way, Megabeard, for sticking with me. As I'm sure everybody knows, that's like especially behind the scenes. I'm devil's advocate a lot, and it's because of personal experience in a lot of cases. Like I don't want to play a certain type of game because I know I don't like it, and if I don't like it, the product, me being happy, and it's not going to be the same as something I would. So like I just have certain things. Like reaction videos and stuff. I just don't see myself doing those. And part of it's because I don't know the proper way and I'm worried about watching other people's content and getting copyrighted or whatever, right? So I know some of these channels, like I've seen some guys, they'll do these copyrighted streams where they're watching other people's stuff and they do it for like 4 or 5 hours and they don't make a penny off of any kind of ad revenue or anything on the video. But they've got people super chatting them left and right. And it's like $20 super chat, $100 super chat, $5 super chat, $7 super chat. So by the end of the video, they make like $2,000. So I don't care about ad rev. So, but I mean, I'm certainly not asking anybody to shovel out their money like that. I mean, it's a volume thing. These people are having thousands of people watch at a time versus, tens of tens. And so you guys get what I'm saying though, right? So a lot of it's like uncomfortable, not knowing, having a hard time adjusting, which is how I started all this, right? Like I have a hard time sometimes, and it's literally the ODD, the ADD, and the OCD that's within me. And that's all real too. All right, let's see here. I think, okay, Talal, what up? Let's see here. Demons out there too, what up? Black Series Sprint Leader Coliseum, what's up? Let's see here. You can record videos with your phone for shorts. They don't all have to have. Right. But here's the thing. This is a me thing too, but also just in general. I have a hard time doing things if I can't do them the way that I want them to be done, right? If I have a certain level of perfection or, whatever the expectation is, if I can't meet that, then I'm not going to do it. Like if I couldn't have found my Christmas sweater and this thing and I probably wouldn't have done it, right? I probably wouldn't have done today. And today is sort of a half-hour version of what I'd like to see this be in the future. But I mean, you got to start somewhere on these. And I feel like we're got a good spot. FNAF Lover, aka Seth, what up? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Appreciate you stopping by today. Let's see here. Did I miss anybody else? If I did, I apologize. I got the jump at the end and I jumped right over. Let's see here. Dark Viper AU. Occupied's out there. What up, Brad? What's that? Is it the end of the month already? I thought I had a friend's birthday coming up. No, today's not a game break. Today is a holiday party. live. All right, let's talk Christmas, holidays. Um, so ever since I was born, um, we've had this like, and this may have happened even before I was born, but we've had this itinerary, this plan of Christmas Eve is always spent with my mom's side of the family, and Christmas Day is always spent with my dad's side of the family. Now, I'm about ready to have my 44th Christmas, okay? Because I'll be 45 in January. Uh, and in those 44 years, I think we've missed my mom's side twice, and I think we've missed my dad's side once. There was one year where my mom was gone and she went to Hawaii and she wasn't around. I think we ended up making up for it later, but it was like a weird, like we had like Christmas in January or something like that. Um, and then we had COVID years too. So same with my dad's side. One of those years, the one year I think we missed was with COVID. So both of my grandparents lived within about 20 minutes of each other. So it was terrible for me because I lived in Portland and I'd have to drive down an hour, right, to Salem to see my grandma, and then drive back late that night to go back to my dad's. Wake up Christmas morning at my dad's, which my parents were split up. So like my mom would pick me up, take me to Christmas Eve, and then drop me off at my dad's late. And then Santa would come and we'd open gifts there, and then we'd pack up all our stuff and we'd head out to Staten, which is about an hour drive, basically the same route to Salem, but then you take a left once you get to Salem and head out. Anyways, then we do Christmas Day out there. And listen, I love all my family, but Christmas Day was always so much more magical. I don't know why. I think it was Grandpa. As soon as you'd roll up, Grandpa would be out there. It started off with camera, but then technology sort of moved around, and mid '90s or so, Grandpa was out there with this big camcorder. We've got so many great home movies and stuff, and a lot of it's just like stupid clips of like a car rolling down the driveway and like my cousin getting out of the car and being like, and like, but I mean, there's a lot of other stuff too. There's a lot of fun moments, and we started a talent show when my brothers were younger, so they were probably like 4, 5, 6, and I was probably like 14, 15, 16. So I wasn't really a part of the talent show. I watched. It was, but I had a bunch of cousins that were all in that same. I'm older than everybody by 7. I think 7 years is the closest I am. So for 7 years, I was the only child too, or the only grandchild. And so that was interesting too. But I a couple years ago, Grandpa passed away, and when that happened, Grandma and Grandpa no longer lived in that house. So, we had a COVID Christmas, so we missed that, but we had a couple of Christmases at the house still without anybody living there. So we just kind of showed up, had parties there, which was great. The house is now sold. We don't own it anymore. So like this year, that's not going to be the case. So I'm super bummed about that, because like it was at the same house, like the entire time. Like, so I mean, it's a big change for me, right? Like, and ultimately, we'll still have Christmas. I think my uncle, who lives pretty close to us, we've been going there for a couple of years now, and you guys might remember I actually destroyed the front wheel of my car pulling up into his. Anyways, that was a whole nother story. But looking back, there was a couple of years that really stood out, and we watch movies here all the time as kind of our holiday tradition. I always make Jillian and Reese watch. There's a certain couple of movies that I make sure we watch every year, and then we sort of slide some in and out. Like some years we'll watch Elf, some years we'll watch like the old Frosty the Snowman, the claymation, right? We watch all sorts of stuff, but The Christmas Story is one of my favorites. And I think one of the reasons why it resonates so well with me is that my dad still is kind of a hard ass. I'm almost slipping on us. He's not a bad person. He in no way, shape, or form ever did anything inappropriate or beat me or anything of that nature. Even though I probably deserved a few whoopings, he never did any of that. But he's always like hard to like. He's seemingly hard to please, and he's not somebody that gets overly excited about anything. You bring some form of excitement to him, he'll shoot you down. So again, Mega Beard and everybody else, sorry. That's a trait I learned from my dad, being the devil's advocate. But I remember one year in particular, Nintendos were out. I wanted one. My neighbor had gotten the Sega Dreamcast the Sega, not the Genesis, I guess it was the Sega Master System. Is that what they called it? The original Sega. And he got that for his birthday, which is, wait a minute, what's the date today? Crap, his birthday's tomorrow. So he got it about a week before Christmas because his birthday's the 17th. And I remember just being like, oh, I want that Nintendo so bad. If I got a Nintendo, Jason would have Sega. I'd have Nintendo. We'd have everything available to us, right? No exclusives, no lacking anything. I mean, exclusives weren't the same back then, but you guys get what I'm saying. And Christmas rolls around. This was one of, in fact, I think it was the first year that my parents had split. And so, mom was living across town. I lived with dad. So we had gone to Christmas Eve at grandma's, just mom and I. And then we dipped back. And I remember mom stayed there, but she stayed in a separate room. And I just remember it just stood out for me for many reasons this year. But I remember getting through all of the presents and being so disappointed. Just being like, y'all asked me what I wanted. I told you I wanted one thing. I don't care about this stupid pound puppy. I don't care about these Lincoln Logs. I don't want none of this. I wanted a Nintendo. And I remember like being pissed and like, like, right? Like walking around the house. I don't remember how old I was. I mean, it had to have been like 83, 84, something like that. But I just remember, and so my parents let me stew in this bad attitude for 15 minutes or so. And then my dad goes, Brian, get over here. So I go, yeah. He's like, why are you so upset? It's like, cuz I told you I wanted a Nintendo. I didn't get a Nintendo. Jason got the Sega. I didn't get no Nintendo. I got a stupid Atari. I had like an old ColecoVision Atari. And which was actually my dad's, technically. He bought it for him. And he's like, well, you don't always get what you want, sir. And so, like, of course, I get this whole speech about, life isn't easy. And I'm like 10 years old or whatever, right? So I'm like not caring about any of this. And then he pulls hey, what's that over there behind the piano? I was like, huh? Scurry over there. Pull out this wrapped box. And I'm like, any guesses what it was? It was a Snoopy snow cone machine. No, I'm just kidding. It was a Nintendo. Dad came through, hooked it up. Like, you have no idea how excited I was. I ran through the house. Jason lived right across the street. I opened the door and was like, slammed the door, ran back in. And of course, this was at a time where TVs, you couldn't really, no HDMI cable or anything like that. This was actually, the Nintendo came with a coax. So it had like the little metal circular screw device with the little knobby right in the middle. And you had to like, put it in there and screw it on. But a lot of TVs didn't even have that UHF, I think is what it was called. So you had to get the adapter. So the TV had these two little screws You had to pop these little screws out, slide these little prongs in there, screw them back down, and then it had the adapter, which then you could screw on. If you're old enough, you probably remember. Um, I remember doing that, and I remember my dad being like, "How in the hell do you know how to do this? You're like 9 years old." But technology was simple back then, and Jason had gotten the Sega, so we knew how to hook it up because the Sega was very similar, and so. But man, like you guys have no idea. Like that was like, I mean, looking back, that's probably one of my favorite moments of Christmas. I don't know if that takes the cake for top Christmas ever, but present wise, and like dad pulling pranks wise, right? Like and I've never really asked him like, bro, did you like, are you like a energy vampire where like you're like benefiting off my negative energy that I'm putting out here? Like, why did you do that to me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why did you put me through that turmoil? You could have just had it under the damn tree when I came out in the morning. But that wasn't the case. But, still, and maybe the reason is because I might not have remembered it like that, right? I don't know if y'all can hear Drex. He's going nuts downstairs. Um, so that was probably one of my most notable moments or things. I being an only child and having split parents. Um, Listen, I think the word is probably spoiled. I don't like to consider myself that, but I'm sure I was comparatively to, larger families or whatever. But um, there wasn't many birthdays or holidays that came by that I requested something that I didn't get. What Like my family was pretty good about that, and I will always appreciate that. And I feel like we've done that for Reese too. We've done all sorts of things from like scavenger hunts to all sorts of things that we've tried to lighten and liven it up and make it fun for him. And I don't know. Last few years, I've been sort of trolling, right? We've got the Peppa Pig stuff. And so, although he says he hates it, I think that it wouldn't quite feel like a Christmas if I didn't present him with some sort of Peppa Pig gift, right? So this year, um, last year's was the Peppa Pig game, which I sort of confiscated, and I've got a photo. I wish if I'd had more time, I would have loaded it up, but I've got a photo of Reese, and I've shared this with you guys in the past. Um, he's just like, like he's so pissed that I got it for him. Fired it up right away though. Played it for I don't know half an hour before he was like, "This game is not for me." So I was like, "Cool, I'll play it," which I likely will. I got a tweet out right now. I don't know if anybody's responded to it. Looks like Teflon has. But they've announced that Peppa Pig 2 is officially on the way and it'll be here next year. And so I figure I better take Peppa Pig for a spin. Now, on that same note, if you guys have been following along on the daily, you might remember that I recently was sort of interviewed and applied for a ambassador position over at Outright Games. Outright Games makes a ton of games. They make Paw Patrols, they make DC supervillain or superhero games. They make Jumanji, that game we streamed and had a blast with. They have like Fast and the Furious. They have a bunch of different games. Now, a lot of the intended audience seems to be fairly young. So, like Gray and I were talking about it this morning. Not all games are for everybody, but I definitely want to take a handful of them for a spin. And I need to check out those Paw Patrol games a little more because I've always said, and I've tried to get Tyler P to write guides for me in the past for him, and he says, "No way, I'm not writing a guide for that game." But we talked about it again, and he was not as against it. But we don't know how hard they are. It sounds like they're a lot like Lego games, where like you start with one character, one of the dogs, who like may have a sniffing ability, but you're going to need a dog with a digging ability. And you got to unlock story level 2 and meet the next dog. And then, so basically it's like Lego in the sense that you have to continue playing through the story to unlock the abilities and things that would then allow you to complete and get all the collectibles and everything. So it sounds totally up our alley. And if it's easy and fun and laughable, right, then I think that would be better. So there's definitely possibilities for outright, but so far I haven't made any official commitments on any gameplay, but it'll likely be Peppa Pig pretty soon. Let's see. We didn't win any codes. Occupy. They already messaged the winner. For what? For what? What was that for the? Oh, hopefully we get the game. Are you talking about the firefighter game? That's not. That's not a closed door yet. Oh, we were here forever? We were here forever. We were here forever. I'm not even sure what that is. Yeah. So let's see here. Christmas stuff. Looking back, trying to think. Historically, I haven't been to a ton of Christmas parties, other than like family get-togethers. I have had a couple of work ones, whether they were places I worked or others. Why is there always somebody that gets so ridiculously drunk off eggnog and whatever? Always. And most of these parties aren't even supposed to have alcohol. I don't get it. Me personally, I don't drink the nog. Dude, what up, dude? I don't drink the nog, especially with adult spirits in it, because I mean I'll I'll pound it down and I'll be one of the. So I guess I understand how they get there. Let's see here. Oh, FNF Seth is out. All right, thanks for stopping by. Warrior asks, "What's up with the Madden 23 trophies?" Warrior, I sadly have no answers or solutions for you on that. I have not played a Madden since probably the Dreamcast, if that was even a thing. I used to play the 2K games. I don't think I ever really played Madden. Yeah, I'm not a football guy, really. Not that I hate football. I just don't. It doesn't appeal to me as much as like basketball or whatever. So hey, I've been obviously, flapping my apper here telling stories. Is there anything out there that you guys are looking for this year, or maybe you have like a staple memory or a gift that you guys have had at some point? Feel free to share that with us right now. Looking back, I'm trying to think of some of my other like big time gifts that I got over the years. In more recent years, it's been large chunks of money, which I like money. And then there was like a gap. It's weird. So there was like this gap from like 21 to like, you know what it is? I know what it was. That's crazy. I've never thought about this. From like 21 to 26, I quit getting gifts from people. Like I was still getting my dad and my mom stuff. They weren't getting me nothing. Well, I take that back. My mom has a staple. She gives me every year. She gives me $100 cash for my Christmas and for my birthday, and then other stuff too. But like that's been a thing for like since I was like 7 years old or something like that. So, often she gets me other stuff, but there was this gap though, and I'm just now realizing that gap was when I became a 21-year-old alcohol able person to the time I had Reese. I wonder why I didn't get any presents in those years. But once I got Reese, everyone's like, "Oh, let's start giving him presents again." What was I doing in those 4 or 5 years that I didn't deserve presents? I feel like I was on Santa's naughty list. Oh boy. I think my best and worst gift ever was the Nintendo Wii. It was a lot of fun, opened the door for video game addiction and somewhat fighting. I think all of us have, the desire to, not everybody's video games, right? But we all have those desires, those inner uncontrollable things. I know, Reese, of course, does not consider his time spent on the computer to be an addiction. But I mean, as a parent, we label it that, right? So, but we also control a lot of the play times and things, and once you get older, you know, you don't have those parents or those things, so it is tough. So definitely be aware of that. But I wouldn't, you know, you've also met tons of people and been around. And hi, Drex, what is up? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, you trying to tell your stories about Christmas? One of your favorites was when you got us, huh? um, hey, go wake. Listen, I'm not coming down right now. Go wake Reese up. Go tell Reese. Um, could you guys hear like his little aruga? Look at that wagging tail in the background. Oh, he's making. No, get off that. You can't have that. He wants to eat these things. That's not okay, bro. And that's my hooded sweatshirt. Please don't eat my prof hoodie. I'd be really upset. I don't know why. Like, he's actually never been bad at eating stuff, but he ate that the other day, that Swiffer yesterday, and he's been sort of going at my clothes on the bed. Like when I take a sweatshirt off, I throw it off. Um, let's see here. Only console I got as a gift was my N64. Yeah, I'm trying to think back too. I remember so that year I got my Nintendo. The year after, you know, I didn't even think about this. My dad sort of pulled another one of those moves. Same scenario basically. There was a game that I wanted called Karnov. I don't know if you guys remember Karnov or not. It was a Nintendo game. Um, I really wanted that game. Like I'd rented it. You know, you rent games and stuff. I rented it, played the crap out of it, loved it, but I wasn't able to beat it. And so I wanted to get it to beat it, and my dad held on to it. And it was one of the last things I got. So I don't know why I don't do that to Reese. I've never hidden stuff and been like, oh, surprise, there it is after Christmas is over. But maybe I should have because, like I said, it's definitely brought back some memories. A few years ago, my dad surprised me and my mom with tickets to Dancing with the Stars live. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I kind of hated how I got a Wii from Santa. It was my most expensive gift that year. Yeah, yeah. A little fireball sauce, eggnog, fire nog. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, I bet it was awesome. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of other stuff too. Oh, so here's a funny moment. Um, so my mom, we're at my mom's side, and my mom has, I mean, since before I was born, my mom has been like, you know, vegetarian, I guess, is probably the word. She's very anti-hunting, right? And she came from like she grew up in a town that, you know, had a lot of hunting going on. She married a guy who was known for hunting and had family that hunted, my dad. Um, and so you know, my mom has always been on this like nature, like natural and like health kick. She doesn't eat meat. Very much into, you know, for a long time she was really into crystals and a lot of stuff. Like my mom's had an interesting path. Awesome person too, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating. But this one year we went to my grandma's, and about every third or fourth year my cousins would come, and we hardly ever saw them. They only live about 40 minutes away, but we hardly ever saw them. And they're like, they straight up lived on a farm. I've told stories before about why I don't like goat milk, because I used to go and like over there, and my uncle cousin shot me in the face with goat milk straight from the no thanks. Um, so I mean, they had pet snakes where they would feed mice and stuff too. You know, obviously had all sorts of other animals in life, and cows and goats, and they did all sorts of you know, they basically had their own meats. I don't think they handled the processing of it. I think they took it to like a meat market or whatever. But anyways, meat eating, farm hunting people, right? I remember my mom had got this. I don't remember what it was, what flavor. It was like a garlic and something, salty garlic or something, tofu dip, right? And my mom had taken the dip out of the container and put it into a just standard bowl, disguising it, right? And I sort of knew that she had this plan to like put it on the table and just test the water, see how people would react to it, see if people would be like, "Oh, that's really good," or you know. And I remember before anybody even had a chance, I ruined it. I was like, "Mom brought tofu dip. Don't eat it." I was in such trouble for the whole remainder of that night. Like, I remember my mom just being so angry with me. So angry. Like, I mean, I must have been like 7 or 8 years old, but like, I feel like at one point she was like, "Don't tell everybody this is tofu dip." And I was like, "Hey, everybody, it's tofu dip." Right? Like, what a moron. Moron. What a maroon. All right. So, anyways, um, regarding holidays, I say my 10th birthday, if I'm remembering right, a small black and white TV for Christmas was a knockoff Pong. Ooh, nice. Um, knockoff. So, that you probably had like a ColecoVision or an Intellivision then, right? Like, because that's what we had too. We didn't have the Atari 2600 or whatever it was. We had like the Walmart version or the Kmart version of it, whatever it was at the time. It was a Sony Ericsson tiny little thing. Still have it in the drawer. Oh, let's see. Wait, when I was 19, then before I got my first cell phone for Christmas. Nice. Ah, started ringing. That's hilarious. Yeah, I never got a cell phone for anything. Sadly. Tandy. Yeah. Tandy. Tandy is also the name that they give in The Last Man on Earth. That's hilarious. Yeah, there was I think Tandy was one of them. There was ColecoVision and television, and then there was one that was, I swear it was like Tandy or something. Because there was back then there was like this weird loophole, and I don't remember what it was, but it even happened with like Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man. Like the code and everything was exactly the same. The only difference was one little aesthetic change to Mrs. Pac-Man. And I found this out later. Like to my understanding, the person who created and coded Pac-Man is not friends with or related or connected to the person or people who did Ms. Pac-Man. Like they basically ripped it off, and it had something to do with. There's a whole story about it, and I don't remember it, so I'll just leave it at that. A foosball table. That's awesome. I wish I had a foosball table. My friends, when I was younger, they had a pool table, a foosball table, a ping pong table, a basketball court, and it was really just one hoop and like a cement pad out in the backyard. They also had a koi pond, which I thought was really cool. But I was so jealous, and they had this huge basement that was like that's where the ping pong table. We used to play dodge. We'd turn off the lights and play dodgeball in that mug. A lot of vases and frames got destroyed off the walls, but we had so much fun, and the parents were pretty cool with it. There was a couple times that people got hurt and they were upset, but pretty cool with it. All right. Well, since I wasn't super prepared today, and this was sort of a last minute decision to do this, I'm feeling like I've told some pretty adequate, good stories. You guys have shared some of your experiences as well. Um, I'm still open if you guys got any things that you can remember, even in 20, 30 minutes from now. Feel free to share them, and I will happily read them out. We can talk more about them. Trying to think if there's any other one like last minute stuffs. I remember one of my favorite gifts that I ever gave to anybody. It was wordplay, and I don't. Let me see if I can. I could probably get a photo for you guys here. I'll have to look on my Facebook because I know at one point I posted it on my Facebook. Let's see here. No, I don't have any reels. I'm real old and not cool. Photos. Photos. All right. So, my grandfather. My grandfather decided, 25 years ago that he was too old for computers. That he was not going to be partaking in any kind of computer activities. He wouldn't buy a computer, nothing, right? Well, excuse me. The reason for that is that he was sure that he was not going to live long enough to really benefit from that knowledge. So why? There's a whole folder of it. Holy cow. Um, so why learn that stuff if you're not going to use it? I'll just have Brian do it or whoever do it, right? And so that was sort of the mentality for a long, long time. And then finally, he decided. So what happened was he got a trail cam for our property up at the pond. And that trail cam had an SD card that needed to go in somewhere. And sadly, his TV did not have an input for that. So I was like, listen, Grandpa, my first laptop I ever bought still works. It's really slow and dumb. You can't use it for internet. You can't use it for blah, 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 blah. Like basically the only thing you could really use it for is viewing pictures. And he's like, well, that's all I'd want it for. So I set him up with it and I brought it out there and we got him. It was a laptop, one of those little touchpads. At this point, he was probably, let's see, I could figure out what year it was. It was 10 years ago. Wow, almost to the day. I uploaded this whole thing 10 years ago, December 23rd, 2012. That's real. I'm serious. And so we got Grandpa that laptop, but he couldn't use the touchpad. So we got him a mouse, but he didn't have a mouse pad. So I knew we could get a custom mouse pad made. And Reese was a real sport here. And I was able to, let's see if I can get it sideways. I was able to have him dress up as a mouse. Oh. So he's got all like mouse ears. He's got makeup on. And let's see if I could find the one we ended up using. So, and the reason for it was we were getting Grandpa a custom mouse pad, right? So it was like a mouse pad. So we got Grandpa. And let's see here. I'm not finding the photo that I remember putting on it. We actually just got it back from Grandma the other day. She's trying to liquidate all her stuff. She doesn't want it all in her retirement home. So every time we go visit her, she gives us like, an envelope full of stuff or a box full of stuff or whatever. So that's around here somewhere. But I think that was probably one of my favorite gifts that I ever got. And the reason for it is when Grandpa saw it, he broke out into tears, laughing. Not like happy tears, like, oh my God, that's so amazing. I'm crying with joy. He was laughing so hard, his eyes just started pouring out tears. So, like, for me, that was probably one of my favorite moments. Like, it really was. So, yeah. Again, if you guys have any moments or any things you'd like to share, I'm all ears. On that note, though, I'm going to go ahead and hit this button on my Stream Deck here and see if it'll actually work. It officially has. Look at that. It even populated everybody in. Okay. So, as you can see, we now have a game on screen here. Any guesses what it might be? Ironically, this game is 10 years old, too. Is that photo 10 years old? Game 10 years old? Me, a lot older than 10 years old. Multiverse of Madness? Multiverse of Madness. The Multiverse of Madness. What is Multiverse of Madness? What is that? Multiverse of Madness. What is that? I feel like I know what that is. Want to see something crazy?
Today's gameplay will be brought to you by this glorious, technological, pink PS3 controller.
Ooh. Ooh. What is this? This controller doesn't fit in my hand, you guys. Like, it is so tiny and uncomfortable. How in the hell did we ever play on these things? Seriously. It's so light, too. Like, it is so freaking light. Are you serious right now? I mean... like, PS5 controller... Crazy. Crazy. I was right before you occupied. In all fairness, I think both of you knew, which is okay. So this is actually, let's see if I can remember how to work this. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. I am on my PS3, and it's called Back to the Multiverse, not Multiverse of Madness. What is that, though? Multiverse of Madness. I feel like I know that from somewhere. Look at how quality these graphics are. Even the menu, like text and icons, are sort of pixelated and buggy. Not buggy, but just like crappy. What a different interface. I don't remember this being. Although, I do have some pretty... we could watch Blue Harvest. Doctor Strange movie, Gentleman Broncos. I got a bunch of digital movies on here. A bunch of them. I also have tons of music. This was actually a really phenomenal platform in the sense that you could play your music while you were playing games. Yeah, I don't even know what's on here. I mean, it's been 8-10 years since I've messed with anything. I have a bunch of photos on here too, but we can't go into those. And I don't really want to go into why we can't get into those. But I'll share a little information with you. When I was... Before Happy Thumbs, when I was actively web and graphic design, I also offered a service where I would, I had photo shoots. I could do all sorts of photo. I had a really nice DSLR camera, and I had, decent basic editing techniques. And if you were needing, some sort of product shots, or I wasn't really into like doing models or anything like that, but like if there was like stuff, I could photograph cars, flowers, things like that. I've got some pretty extensive, pretty cool. There's like 2 or 3 different photo shoots on here that are like different, but I can't really. I don't want to show you. How about that? All right, Santa's Sweatshop. This is a level that's pretty deep into the game. This game, if you've never played it, I'm really surprised there has not been more like it. I really enjoyed this. The only thing that I didn't care about, or that I didn't care for, was that, first of all, there's a ton of like copyrighted songs and stuff in it. But there's also, I guess I didn't really hate on it. I really like this game. In fact, there's a video that I still have on the channel. Let me see if I can find it. Definitely got me in trouble, but it's from this game, and there's like a giant weed farm, and you run around in this giant weed farm. Let's see here. Is this it? Ryan shows you. Okay. Apparently I only have 4 videos. Why can't I see them all? What the crap? I want to see them all. Man, that's messed up. So I did a couple. Oh, wait a minute. So maybe it got removed, or is this it? Scorched earth. Is this where you got to burn up the weed? You'll need to find the pot fields in level 2. Once you find the field, you'll need to burn the pot fields. I'm pretty sure this has been demonetized. Although, it shows it's good. It shows it's good. Oh, crap. If you guys want to check it out. There's a link that should work. I think that works. Maybe not. Anyone remember the Simpsons game that gave you a trophy for pressing start button? I don't remember that. But you know what though? I bet you I have it on here. I don't remember what it was called, but so I have 107 titles in here. Real quick, let's just go over these. The game, this level itself is going to take me 45 minutes, probably max. And then I plan on being done. So I'm pretty sure I have a Simpsons game on here, if I remember correctly. Look at that. That's a classic, huh? That's also, I made a bunch of videos that are on the channel still that even today get viewed. So it's crazy how some of those. Oh, foosball. Is this the foosball you got, Brad? Retro City Rampage. Not all of these games got played. So, full fun fact, I actually fired up the PS3 this morning and was going to potentially stream this. I actually turned it all on and was like, I wonder if I can get that to work. Because there is, I need an encryption, basically a decryptor in order to play this on stream because it has a HDCP block on it. And I wasn't sure if it still worked or not. And lo and behold, it did. So here's the Simpsons arcade game. I wonder if this is the one that you got for... Yeah, Hit and Run wasn't on this one. Hit and Run was on, I think, 64, right? Isn't that right? I don't think Hit and Run was ever on PlayStation. This is back when the Back to the Future was episodic and it wasn't one game. Like, if you get the new one, it's all one game and put together, but this was all episodic. Price is Right, definitely fun. Burger Time, Blob 2, getting way back here to some of the earlier games. Payday, Costume Quest, Resident Evil 4. This game, you know, I keep waiting for this to pop up somewhere. Hey, anybody seen this on current gen? Like, is this available on Xbox or anything? This game was so fun. So fun. Like, I might have to bust that out. Look at all these crappy minis. These were all games that were originally PSP games that were made. It was called The Simpsons Game. Okay. I don't think I have that one. This is also one of my favorite games. I love this. My wife was actually suggesting that I play this. She was like, hey, if you can't find anything else, just play Pixel Junk Monsters. Everybody loves that game. It's so fun to watch. It's so satisfying for you. And I was like, is it though? I don't know if it is. But we got the trophies and all that for this long, long ago. When was the last time I played it? 11. It doesn't say when last time, but all right, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, Santa's Sweatshop. Let me get some headphones on here. I'll see if I can make this work with. Oh, how long has that been going on? The whole time? I couldn't hear, so sorry about that. It's on PSN. You get a. I think I saw Burnout on there. Burnout Paradise, maybe, but probably not Burnout Crash. Continue may overwrite reason. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna be terrible at this. I'm not even remembering what I needed to do. I did a crash course a year ago, but that was a year ago. Like, that's mildly annoying. It's me. It's Stewie. Oh, you know what? Twitter. Hopefully I did it right. Did I do it right? the high-speed loading capabilities of the PlayStation 3.
Oh my god, it's freezing! Yeah, my peen just sucked itself back into my tummy. Louis, look! Oh my god, it's Santa's workshop! What the hell could Bertram want from Santa? Huh. It looks as though in this universe, Santa is some kind of industrial mercenary. Industrial mercenary? What else does it say? Oh, here it is. I was in the wrong menu. That was just an overview. In this universe, people only order Christmas gifts online, so there's no use for Santa anymore. Now he's opened up his factory to manufacture anything for the highest bidder. Well, what's Bertram using him for? My guess is he's using him to manufacture weapons for his army. Well, come on. I'm dreaming of a red Christmas. Okay, you only get one gun cock per line, okay? And the lines should really be better than that.
I don't disagree.
You gotta find your way into Santa's toy factory. Maybe he's got some nice hot cocoa in there for y'all.
I'm going to kill Santa Claus. Wait a minute, why the hell do you want to kill Santa? Because that fat bastard blew me off at the mall. I've got it all planned out. See the workshop, head a few reindeer, take a few pictures of me and
Alright.
Santa, and then I'm going to blow his brains out, hopefully with his bitch wife watching.
All right, so this is Family Guy, so there's going to be some of that, you know, extra pizzazz on things, if you know what I'm saying. The controls of this is odd. Can I take this out? I can. It's got ammo. I like ammo.
Sir, I want some more. All right, finally getting the hang of it.
Am I, though? So my goal is that I'm going to take out all these guys first. And then I'll search around for whatever collectibles and things are... Oh, gosh! Woohoo! Jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. They're all following me. Get away from me. I wonder if I can get away from them at all. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Whew. Whew. That was stressful. Oh! I didn't mean to fall. Oh, no!
Do over.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Whew. I've only died once. What are you giving me 2 cringe rips for?
I kind of imagine this is what China is like.
No comment on that. All right, let's go. What you got? Oh, that reindeer doesn't look very friendly. Dude, he is eating that elf. That's not good. Oh, boy. Starting to remember why I didn't, Okay, so I gotta go around the other... I remember there's some sort of, like, tricky jump sequence or something. No comment on what? On what? Talking about Brad? No comment on... Ooh.
Oh, goody goody, you found the calendar. Find some more and give them to your friends and family as gifts. Yay!
Yay! All right, so I got to make a series of jumps across there, I think. Because I think I can actually, if I remember right...
Why don't you burn in hell?
No, that's not what I want.
might be a good idea to give the 1-year-old a break.
A 1-year-old?
Oh, that is disgusting!
Wonder how I'm supposed to get that money. I lock money. Can I get up there? Maybe I can shoot that? I don't remember how to do this. Oh, God. I don't think I can make that jump. Since y'all are counting deaths, I better not attempt it. There's gotta be a way.
I'm getting pretty tired of all these friggin' elves. I am going to finish what I started.
So I know my goal is to get over in there. I know that that's the next step. But I feel like there's more collecting to do out here. Wait a minute, what's that? Ooh, grenades. See, like, how the crap do I get up there? Oh, that was almost there. Oh. I lock money. How do I get that money? There's got to be a way. Maybe if I take out all these.
Hang on, I gotta reload, you dick. This is great.
So I can't knock that down, right? And I can't get up there. What's that? So there's stuff here that I probably got before that's not letting me get now. If we put 6, we'll summon Gray. That's a possibility, I suppose. I did talk to him today. I hadn't talked to him in a week or so. We had some words earlier. Alright, well... He doesn't seem bothered by that, so... I just seen all the Ratchet & Clank games on PSN. Yeah, I like those games, but... I don't know why I don't gravitate towards them. I just... Uh-oh. It's only twice, Josh. You trying to spawn more deaths?
Damn it. Little bastard just shut off the valve. It's like those brain-dead little freaks have some problem-solving skills.
Aha! Now I know how to get over there. But I probably can't get over there.
Y'all's gonna have to turn on them sludge valves again if you wants to move forward.
Refill the sludge pool. Okay. Okay, so I can't get back over there now. What the crap? Oh! I gotta go down through the water in that way. Okay.
I've got to write about that experience. Might be a little more careful.
I got somebody shooting at me. Woo! He's got moves like Jagger.
You shut up. Whoa, ass ahoy. You almost shot me, you son of a bitch! I'd like to help you, but I've got to go out in the hall.
I forgot there's a button for comments. I lock money. Oh my god, the aiming on this is so stellar.
Come on, knock it off. There it is.
Oh no! There's a little bit of like, I don't know, there's times where you seem to run a little bit further than the controls are telling it to, like almost like you're sliding. I'll lock money. Gotta hit that valve now. Ooh, what's up, boy?
Nailed it.
Drain it like it's not. Drain it like it's not. All right, now we actually get to go inside Santa's workshop.
Get down here, you dick! Crap, they've got bombs in their bags! Hey.
I missed the band-aids, which is heals, Chacho.
Go on and jump your way across that sludgy pool. Just be careful and don't fall
Woo.
in.
Alright, so. Was he gonna drop more? Oh, he drops more. That sucks. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. They're all running for me. No. Run, run, run. How do I run? Run. Oh, he's got a bottle of JD. He's got a knife. Oi. All right.
Oh, this is the rush I've been looking for.
Oh, he's dropping more.
Oh, you want me to piss on your carpet? Because I will. If you need me, I'll be at the bar.
Nope, nope, nope. How do I switch? How do I switch? Get across, get across, get across, get across, get across. I don't know how none of those explosions killed any of them. Settle down there, Beavis. These bullets have a little bit of stray to them. You see that? They don't always go right where.
Hey, knock it off!
He hit me from all the way over there? That's crazy.
I'm telling my owner on you!
I'm telling my owner on you.
We're gonna die if we don't.
Oh, wow, so that famed red nose is just from boozing.
You little crap hole. Oh, right in the sack.
Who's hitting me? Is that heels gonna? Yeah, okay.
This is great. This sucks.
Yeah, see, who is hitting me? Is it him?
Time to be bad. I can see it in pain.
How do I?
Okay, I'll be there.
How do I change weapons? There we go.
Enjoy hitting you. But actually, I do enjoy it so much, I'm going to do it again.
Triangle. Okay. Oh,
Okay, I've got it. I've got it.
what the crap is Meg doing?
Oh, useless, every one of you.
So cold. So alone.
I lock money. I don't know where that takes me.
This thing.
Store portal. What's in here? I wonder. Costumes, weapons, items, attributes. Looks like I've got everything powered up. Yep. Got them all. Ooh. I like Epicac. All right. So let the fun begin. Ooh, an advent calendar. There's two.
Evil, and they distort the truth, and they do the bidding of the Republican Party.
Oh no.
Oh, quit hiding.
Look at you, reloading. Oh no, Brian, that was
Look
Vernon,
at
the guy
you
who made all your
reloading.
All right.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I don't think there's anything in these. But there might be. Ammo.
High five. Anyone?
Okay.
How positively delightful.
Positively delightful.
All right, you guys ready for the shop?
I shall kill you. Sure smells like a sweatshop in here.
I take it there's no HR department.
There's another calendar right there. I don't know what the calendar, if you get all of them, I don't know what it does.
Y'all's gonna have to be real detectives and find a switch to turn.
Getting my arse kicked.
Please, sir. I want some more.
Use those two as food for the reindeer.
I need a massage after this.
Excellent.
Is that all you got, man?
Well, those don't blow up? Dang.
I've got on so
Oh, I'm so gonna die.
heavy now.
Oh, ouchies. Jeez.
Okay, I'll go for real this time.
Oh, boy.
Positively delightful.
I said, leave me alone while I'm trying to conquer this room.
That whoever took a dump in my office is not cool. It's not funny, and it took a lot of time to clean up.
I don't know. I find it kind of funny.
Brian, do any of those presents say Stewie?
High five. Anyone?
Oh, ouchies.
Oh, Bobby!
There we are.
So it looks like these guys continuously spawn. I don't know if I can clean out this room.
Oh, so this is where all the letters to Santa go.
Bring the baby to Mrs. Claus. Maybe then she'll stop being a barren bitch.
Okay, there's an elevator, huh?
Ka-ching!
Whoa. Whoa, bro.
Damn it!
Did that not kill him? That didn't kill him?
Oh!
Put them in the naughty room with all the fat German kids.
Told you I was gonna die a lot. What's up? Eh?
All right, let's regroup. We got this. Do you know who I am?
Okay, I've got it.
So maybe I can take them all out. There's another calendar, eh? So I got 3 of them now. So I see I need to go up over behind me there,
Those
but
two as food for the reindeer.
Oh, hey, hey.
That's weak.
How positively delightful!
There's certainly a lot of music being played right now. I'm hoping that
I need to have some
it's not copyrighted, but if it is, it is. Hey, there's a Rupert. I know we gotta find Rupert.
Bring
It's
the
like
baby to Mrs.
the
Claus. Maybe then
the
she'll
other
stop being a
stuffs.
barren bitch.
That's a cute
One
little
of
dog.
8
We should find some
rupees.
more so he can have some play friends.
Oh yeah. Yay. So I can't go that way. Certainly don't want to go on the fire. Looking for more calendars.
Look at how fast those little Asian hands can work. Amazing. I feel like it's good to be some Asian.
10 years ago when things were different. Well, there's another calendar on the floor down there on the wall. The elevator's down now. All right, all right, all right. Looks like I need to get on that conveyor belt, but make it all the way here. Oh, jeez.
You've got to get into that toy factory and up to that nasty old man's office, you hear?
That's it, Mrs. Claus, just like that. The mistletoe goes all the way back.
Oh, dude.
Lisa comes home.
Oh, man.
Anything over here? Nope. Ooh, ouches. They just never stop, huh?
I just want to say that whoever took a dump in my office is not cool. It's not funny, and it took a lot of time to clean up.
Alright. I remember this being a pain in the arse. Oh, jeez.
For God's sake, I'm already shooting at a 5th grade level.
For God's sake. I'm almost out of ammo.
Use those two as food for the reindeer.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, I've got it.
Whoa. Settle down, Beavis.
No intelligent defense of this unmitigated crap. Try to be a little more careful.
Now who's hitting me? We got another big guy slamming down somewhere.
There it is.
Oh, there's another poster. Calendar.
Oh, this is the rush I've been looking for. Screw off.
Ooh, Rupert.
Hit like a chick.
Oh, jeez. I said, leave me alone while I'm cleaning my room.
So I guess it's up to me. I mean, I guess that hurt.
Tell Santa he can kiss my ass.
Hey, what up, Jacob?
The ASPCA is going to hear about that.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Hey, Stewie, can I get some more of that hand lotion? The cold is really drying out my skin.
No, you use too much.
Oh, come on!
If I'm going to shoot things, I need my hands to be moisturized.
I need my hands to be moisturized.
I've got a lot.
What do you guys think? You guys weren't expecting this today, huh? Holiday themed. I feel like this music should be lower. It's definitely like, definitely Family Guy music in the background.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need some bullets. Huh?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey! Oh, come on! So I have to take out all those guys before I can advance. Like, that's a thing for sure.
All right, let's get these dicks. Thank you. I swear to God, I will bite your ankle.
Now, if I can just find a midget with some gin, I'll be in business.
Where is he?
Oh, you got me.
And again, I'd like to remind everyone that Santa's bathroom is for Santa only.
Smell death on you. Victory is mine!
Another calendar up above me there. I mean, at this point, I'd just be happy to make it to the... Wait. Why do I got to get over there? Why is it acting like I got to get back there? That's weird. Oh, there's a calendar right there. Yeesh. Oh, I survived? How'd I survive? Why is it telling me to get over there?
I'll just die already.
Bring the baby to Mrs. Claus. Maybe then she'll stop being a barren bitch.
And you were worried.
We're gonna die if we don't.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Aim for the bushes.
Thank you.
I wonder if I can take these out. I don't think I can.
Incoming!
Doesn't look like it.
I just want to say that whoever
Ooh.
took a dump in my office is not cool. It's not funny, and it took a lot of
So
time.
there's a
to
Rupert
clean up.
way over there, too.
Yeah, of course I did it.
Oof. I don't even know what's hitting me. What? Okay, now what? I weird, like it was pushing me, but there wasn't anything blowing. Crazy. All right, back up top we go.
You don't know how to use that. Oh, really? What if I hold it sideways like a black guy?
Oh my. I don't like a lot of these references and comments they're making. I mean, they're pretty inappropriate. I'm hoping I'll make it across this stupid thing now. I've taken out all the guys up top that I need to take out. Is that a calendar down there? Huh? There's a big guy slamming the ground somewhere that I need to take out. I don't know where he is, but he was hitting me with his, like, ground pound. Oh.
Oi! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no! I tried to land on the rafter out there.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Hey, hey, hey! I want that Rupert. I want that Rupert. This is weird.
Forecast for tomorrow. A few sprinkles of genius.
I don't know what those do, but
Here, hang on to this.
bird is the word. He took out a bunch of them though, eh? That was cool. I don't know what those are. What do those do?
Bring it on, bitch.
Okay, so I need to go up across this, but I want that Rupert, don't I? I mean, I guess there's no trophy or anything for it, so just making it to the end is going to be beneficial enough.
I wonder if they have an office Christmas
Yeet!
party.
8 of 12. I'm not seeing any more down below me or anything either. Are you guys? A horror game? I've done lots of horror games, eh? From Resident Evils to... we played... God, I'm trying to think of that. There's a couple other games that we played, too. We played... oh, boy. There was one where we had to, like, mess with demonic goats and stuff, and... we definitely played horror games. Haven't done one in a while.
I think that one died before I even shot it.
It hasn't been recently, that's for sure.
Positively delightful.
You could technically just farm money and ammo, I think. So 9. Okay, well, I might at least get the calendars, huh? No? Oh, jeez.
Positively delightful.
Come on. Oh, my goodness. That worked pretty well. Uh-oh, what's Santa bringing?
Why don't you burn in hell?
You can play that.
All right, stop it. Stop it right there.
You know, I don't feel anything when I kill them.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Another Rupert. So a lot of the Ruperts seem to be in boxes, huh? It's another calendar.
Delightful.
No way the
I know there's one inside Santa's office, too. So that might be... Ooh,
Wallowing around in
that
my
was
own
close.
feces.
And Santa's office is up in there. What do we got here? Store. Probably don't need that.
Please, sir. I want some more.
All right, so against my better judgment,
shall kill you.
That's not what I wanted to do.
The breakfast thing.
Oh, boy. Oh, come on.
I'll give you whatever you want. Money, women. Whatever helps you sleep at night, bitch.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Hey, what up, Brian D?
I must prepare
Brian's being a meanie for not answering. You know the name of this game. It's Family Guy. It's a PS3 game. I've actually covered it a bunch. So sorry that I... What the crap is that? Fizzy bubbly? Oh! Hot, 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 hot.
What would really set you right is a couple of a leave and a good night's sleep.
Come on, get off of him!
Big old fire hydrant in the sky.
So one of the things I'm struggling with in this is the actual button for
well.
changing weapons. So I got that.
Now might be a good time. You're a monster. Now if I can just find a midget with some gin, I'll be in
No.
business.
No.
Okay, you can
Okay,
stop
it's
that.
triangle. It's triangle. I don't know why it's...
We're an unusual
Oh, and you can even hold it. Dopeness.
family. Look at that, their skin's all shiny like old meat.
All right.
This is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for fighting, this is for fun.
Okay, I'm not seeing any more posters. Like I said, I know Rupert. Oh, so I do have to make it all the way over there. Or no, wait a minute. That's the old one. Why is it wanting me to go over there? It's also telling me to go in there, too. If I don't see any posters, I'm not... I see a Rupert, but I'm missing like 3 Ruperts, so... Objective complete. Yep, there's one. I'm pretty sure there's one more in the actual office, too. So I think I got them all. Yep, there's one right there. Nice.
Like you found me, huh, boys? And yeah, so what? I make weapons now. Don't judge me. It's a tough economy.
It's, just so you can get a peek at it. It's Family Guy Back to the Multiverse on PS3. So super
You
old.
try being in the toy business.
Super
Anyway,
old.
I'm a bad guy now, so I'm gonna have to kill you. Merry Christmas, dicks.
All right, now you've got to kill Santa for all that stupid abusing he did to you.
We do this out on the back patio.
Huh, look at this place. Never knew Santa was Persian. Delightful.
Okay, is there a store? I don't think... Oh, there's ammo refill.
Hey, jerks, you two can kiss my big nuts.
I have no idea how to beat this.
Okay, you're starting to piss me off now.
Let's go.
You're gonna get everything you asked for.
Hey, watch it, stupid! Oh, that's right. I went there. Ow!
I hope this was on your
So I can't hurt Santa yet, huh?
Oh, I didn't know we were playing street rules. Oh, it's on now.
positively delightful.
Yeah, right there. That's child abuse, mister.
This is my wheelchair.
Okay,
This one is
what else do I
Without
have?
me, my wheelchair is useless.
I come
Without
bearing
my
a gift.
wheelchair, I am useless.
You might die.
Don't crap yourselves, wussies!
Hey, watch it, stupid.
Totally ineffective.
Oh,
Come on, knock it off.
that's crazy.
Try and play with that!
Shoot them stinky reindeer.
Oh, this is the rush I've been looking for.
You son of bitches! Do you know what it costs to take these things to the vet?
Do you know what it
I
takes?
hope this was on your list.
Oh my. I'm gonna die.
Hey, knock it off.
Oh! Try and play with that!
Come on, knock it off.
Oh, who's shooting at me now? Oh, he's up top.
Special delivery for 2 annoying bitches.
I'm a nasty, horrid little hobo. What do you say to that? High five. Anyone?
Come on, Dasher, don't die on me. Ah, he's dead.
Oh my.
Here you go, little one.
The crap.
This is the part of Christmas where I shoot you. Oh, hey, you want to kill Dancer? Now you're gonna pay.
You know this won't be good for your image. Your soda sponsorship is totally going away.
Hey, you want to sit on my lap before I shoot you?
That's not helping. So he's not dropping any more, wonder how this will work.
Oh! Here you go, little one. Come on, Dasher, don't die on me. Ah, he's dead.
Oh crap.
Ow!
Give me that heals.
The Bexus thing.
All right, Santa, you're going down, broski.
My gun? It's a little gift I decided to give myself.
Yeah, boy.
Stewie, he's still alive. Yeah, check that twice, bitch.
It was a funny
You're sick,
angle.
you know that? Ryan, this guy is making weapons to kill you and everyone you love. You know, you gotta get some balls, man. You should be doing this kind of stuff too, you know.
Whatever. So where do you think we're gonna go now?
Maybe to a land of gutless cowards, because you would fit right in.
All right, that takes us out of here to another level, which we will go ahead and kill the audio on that right now. So I did get 12 of 12 of the advent calendars, only 3 of the Ruperts. I was actually quite a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As far as the overall, can I quit this game? How do I quit? How do I quit? Quit game. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah. Last chance to drop any stories or questions or things that you'd like to discuss for today's stream, and then we'll dip out for the weekend. I do have a Lego Star Wars video for you tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll definitely be back at it on Monday. Now, I have to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to stream on Monday.
I spent some time doing, not much, but I spent a little bit of time doing some of the really hard challenges on Lawn Mowing Sim. And I don't see that being something that I'm going to do, not right away. For whatever reason, the castle levels, and seemingly only the castle levels, seem to get me motion sick. And there's a couple of those castle levels that are involved in what needs to be done. I don't know, like, I may give it a go here and there, and I may progress off stream, but I don't think on Monday I'm going to be back with mowing Mondays. The only thing that's left is the challenges, and they're pretty ridiculous. Some of them are like 30, 45-minute challenges, and if you mess it up, you can only take $5 worth of damage. There's so many, and like they're timed, and there's like percentages and like stripings, and it's really tough is what I'm getting at. So I don't know if I'll have that right away. And it's not the challenge that's chasing me. It's the motion sickness that I'm getting. I've tried it a couple times off stream and I've gotten sick. So I don't like where that's taken me. But yeah, can you even, I'm curious, can you even go into the store in this anymore? I don't think it's the right password. Ethernet cable is not connected. Okay, so I'm apparently not even networked in. I probably should be wireless, but it's not happening. So anyways, let's check the chat one last time. Brian, what do you think about the new Pinocchio? It looks really good. I have not watched it yet, but it looks really good. I've definitely plan on watching it soon. We started watching a series that I actually wanted to watch a couple years ago, then I never, or at least a year ago, and I never got to watch it, and that was the Chernobyl HBO docu-series. It's not real. It's like it's based on true events, right? And there's some pretty famous actors and stuff in it, but it's just all about what happened at Chernobyl back in, what is it, 1983? 86? Whenever it was. Let's see here. Is it okay? Can I recommend games for you to play on Monday? No. No, I'm not taking any requests at this time. This is not a thing of you, Brad. I have a couple of potentials that I'm likely going to play. I'm not sure yet. As it sits too, I've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. We're actually getting to a point. Today is the final day of my wife's work year. She goes on holiday break at about 4 o'clock today. So she'll be on break until like January 3rd or something like that. Reese is also out there, done. His last day was yesterday. So they're both on holiday break. So, you know, the streams are going to be a little more miss than hit in the next 2 weeks. I'm definitely going to be streaming. I plan on working through some Goat Sim and hopefully getting the platinum on Wednesday for sure. High on Life is definitely something I want to return to, but I'm really skeptical about progressing any further due to the saves and the breakage of the games that's happening to a lot of people right now. But, you know, I've got some other things like Ghostbusters and some PC possibilities. Over the weekend, I'm going to try to make sure that so right now as it sits, I have it set up so I can stream PC games. So I got it all working, but I have not tested my microphone and Discord stuff yet. So if it works, then I'm good and I can play multiplayer or cooperative games with people, or if I'm not gearing to play a multiplayer game with anybody, I'm ready to go for PC games. So that opens up a whole new realm. As long as the games are controller supported, I should be able to play pretty much anything that's out there. Here, let me do something real quick. I'm just curious. I'm going to see if I can get my network settings and stuff to hook up, and then I don't even remember how to do this. Okay, so settings is all the way over here. Network settings. Boy, it's been so long since I've messed with the PS3. Internet connection enabled. Settings. Looking for a wired connection. Don't have that right now. Let's go easy. Checking network config. I'm just curious to see if there's any other games that are like, when was the last time the PlayStation Store for the PS3 got updated, right? Like, how long ago? Let's see here. I think this is right. I don't know if this is right or not. It's asking me some weird questions, so character you entered are not valid. Okay, so go back. Maybe it's right here. Let's see. He's checking. There's possibilities that Monday might be Peppa Pig too. Not two, but Peppa Pig. There's a possibility for that. Okay, so it looks like I am officially connected now. Let's go back over here. Whoops, not that button. This button. No, not that button. That button. Okay, so maybe when was this deployed last? I wonder. 4.89 December 2009. Wow. Turn off system after. Nope. All right, so we'll see how long. Oh, this is going pretty fast. Going pretty fast. Anyways, let's see. Last game for PS3 was FIFA 18. PS3 won't let me go online. Definitely start Steam trophies. They're really fun. I have zero desire to start chasing achievements on a different platform. In fact, in the last year or two, I've actually sort of fallen off of even trophy chasing. I still got a little left in me, but I mean, last year's wrap up, I had 3 platinums the whole year. I played so many games that I didn't get platinum. Like, I went back into the Uncharted collection, didn't platinum that. I think there's like 2 or 3 trophies I need. Forbidden West, played through most of the story, got all the way to the final boss, never beat it, didn't go back and platinum it. But hours and hours and hours spent on both those games and didn't get it. I just haven't felt that need. The desire isn't the same. And as I get older, I have more real life responsibilities that I need to do. So I've just been kind of trying to find a balance between the two. But yeah, as far as PC games go, I do plan on playing some. I do have another one that I'd really like to play, but I want to play it with friends. And I also know that this game is only on PC right now, but it's coming out to Xbox in early Q1 of 23. So I'm kind of hesitant to try and get somebody, you know. I know Nam has it, but I don't think he wants to play it with me. Reese has it. He doesn't want to play it with me. I don't want to talk about what game it is because I don't want anybody going on buying it or whatever. But Tude and I have talked about it. But as of this morning, Tude mentioned that his family's on Christmas break. And so I just said, all right, I'm going to stop asking. So can't say I'm not trying, but I'll likely assume you're busy moving forward. But if that changes, let me know. All right, so hopefully this is updating. We'll try to get on the store. We did watch the Christmas Story Part 2 last night. I think I started to talk about Christmas Story, but I don't think I finished that. It was actually really good. If you've seen A Christmas Story with little Ralphie, you know, in the bunny suit, and You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, the Red Ryder BB gun. This is 33 years in the storyline in the future. And even in the credits are amazing because about every 25 names that go by in the credits, 25, 35 names that go by, they take 2 pictures and put them side by side. And they've got the original movie and a scene from it and the remake or the second one with a scene that sort of matches up or gives homage to that first movie. Super amazing. Like, there's not an end credit scene, and I was even trying to like scroll through the credits a little bit. Like, you can't even really track through it because it happened so fast, and all of them were amazing. And we just watched. That's one of the movies we watch every year is Christmas Story. That's like one of my favorites. And so we watched it on Tuesday. And then we watched the new one last night. So we had them fresh in our heads and just watching it. This is awesome. So I highly recommend it. If you have HBO Max, it's on. Both of them are on HBO Max. If you don't, there's probably lots of other places you can rent or buy it. So highly recommend it. All right. I don't know if this is going to be worth anything or not, but it is what it is. Let's go back. I'm done with that. Anybody check out the Family Guy link that I posted in the chat a while ago? All right, Occupied. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Christmas Story 2 was really good. Better than I anticipated. Yeah, they kind of had the they kind of had the Kevin Smith effect in there. Sort of like telling a story about a story that you already like. So it's almost retelling the same story, but in a new creative way kind of thing. It's pretty good, Chacho. I highly recommend it. All right, this is taking way long. What the crap is this? I have some notifications on here I'm not familiar with. Okay. So, that's kind of crazy. A couple weeks ago, Twitter was like, definitely, what the crap? Crying emoji, you? What? What does that even mean? Somebody just commented a crying emoji and then you. Crying you? I don't know what that is. I don't even remember what I was saying now. Anyways. Oh, look at that. I was just going to say, man, if this doesn't go in 10 seconds, we're done. But it's gone.
Three hours later. 3 hours later. 3 hours later.
Oh, boy. I mean, the last update was really from so long ago. That's so crazy. What? All right. All right. That's going to go ahead and do it, people. We're not messing with any of that. In fact, that QR code was probably bad news. Now you guys can probably get into my account. No, you'll need a password and stuff too, I'm sure. Change his password right now. Peoples, have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging with me. We will definitely. Oh, you were talking about Twitter freak out. Twitter freak out. Twitter freak out. What was I talking about on Twitter freak out? Talking about Twitter freak out. I don't remember what I was saying. Twitter freak. Oh, got it. Twitter sort of panicking, claiming everyone was leaving. It was shutting down. A lot of people started making Hive accounts, which is a platform similar to Twitter. And a lot of people were saying, I'm doing it not because I'm planning on being busy there or active there, but I want to make sure I get my name there. So I went and created a Hive account and went through the verification process or whatever. And like 3 days later, I saw a bunch of people going, why can't I get onto Hive? Hive's broken. And for like 3 weeks, it was not at all happening. And I couldn't even log onto the app or nothing. I just got like 17 messages that said, we're back. New update available. Da-da-da-da. I don't even plan on using it. But it's like a new icon. I wasn't familiar with it. And anyways. All right, peoples. That's it for me. Enjoy your weekend. Look for a Lego Star Wars video tomorrow. And I will see you on Monday. You guys know the drill. Head on over to any of our social medias. If you have not already, please check out HappyThumbsGaming.com. I look forward to doing more of these in the future, hopefully with some video chats from other peoples, like maybe Kirsten and Raised, and maybe some of yous. Hey, that's going to do it for me, though. As always, until next time.